Bosses, I'm back with another fun project for the Tonic USA design team. Today I'm going to make a really fun and simple but yet beautiful and glamorous holiday card. What I have here is some Nuvo Glimmer paste. This stuff is amazing, so I'm showing you it. It's so sparkly. Of course, I got it all over my hands because that's what happens when you use these types of products. I'm also going to use this Tonic Merry Christmas sentiment die from their Essentials collection. It comes with the background die as well as the text die. I'm going to show you how to use that here in just a moment. And I also have several pieces of cardstock. For the card panel, I'm going to use a pearlescent card called Pearl White. I'm also going to use an emerald green color as well as the Ruby Ritz. That's that sparkly that you see there. There goes that emerald green. And I'm going to show you another card that I made using some satin finish cardstock and scarlet organza. So I grabbed a stencil from my stash, and I have all my elements ready to go. I'm going to use my little sidekick there. That's a small little die cutting machine that you can use on your desktop to cut out small dies. Now I also have this really cool Tonic media mat. It has a little bit of a sticky grip on the bottom so you can place that on your work surface and it won't move. I have my plates ready to go. As you can see, they have been used a lot. I'm going to go ahead and place my first die on that emerald green mirrored cardstock. I grabbed a little bit of washi tape, rubbing that off on my hand to release some of the tackiness from the tape. I'm going to apply that right to the die to hold it into place. And I just want that emerald green to show behind my Merry Christmas sentiment. I'm going to run that through my little sidekick there. I love this little machine for this purpose because sometimes you just don't want to get out the big die to cut out, or the big die cutting machine to cut out your small dies. So that's done. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and die cut my Merry Christmas sentiment. I have that placed on that beautiful ruby red glitter cardstock. Again, holding that down with some washi tape. Now I'm going to go ahead and release that, the little die, and get all the little bits and pieces out of the little die piece. And then I'm going to apply that right on to my green mirrored paper. I'm using some Nuvo adhesive, some liquid adhesive. It's my favorite as of late to adhere that Merry Christmas sentiment. And that looks so pretty. Next up, let's go ahead and work on the panel. I grabbed a stitched border die. I'm going to run that through my tangerine die cutting machine. This is available through Tonic. Once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and create a gate using my stencil. I'm going to apply a little bit of washi tape to the top. That way I can open and shut my stencil on top of my project, and it'll hold that piece of paper in place. I went ahead and put a little bit of extra washi there at the bottom. That's a little trick that I learned from Jennifer McGuire, of course, the queen of all card making. If you're not familiar with her, make sure you check her out here on YouTube. So I went ahead and applied that that Nuvo Glimmer paste, and it's so pretty. And you can look how sparkly it is against that pearlescent background. I could have used plain white cardstock, but that pearlescent really makes it shine through. It kind of looks like snow glimmering at night. It's just so pretty. I'm going to grab my heating tool. I'm going to heat that up. Of course, you can leave that for a few hours to dry. Next up, I'm going to add a bit of foam tape to the back of it because I want to add a little bit of dimension to this piece. Now, what I don't realize at this point is I want to take some of the emerald green mirrored cardstock and place this panel on top of that. And here's right when I'm going to notice I'm not doing that. There goes that emerald green cardstock. I'm going to leave it as it is. You could cut out the middle of it if you want to save some of your paper. For me, I felt that the card needed a little bit more support, so I went ahead and adhered that entire panel on top of that emerald green cardstock. And once those are all layered together, I'm going to go ahead and put that on my card base. And this card measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I think that's an A2. Is that what that is? I'm not sure. So there we go. Finished card with that beautiful Merry Christmas sentiment, all that gorgeous Nuvo Glimmer paste. It's just so pretty and sparkly. And now I have this other card, same technique, only this time I'm using the Scarlet Organza Satin Effect card by Tonic. So all these papers are by Tonic with the exception of the card base. I just pulled some Nina Solar White from my stash to make the card base. But otherwise, these cards look fantastic. It looks like just some snow just drifted right on top of the card. This is a type of card that you can easily make over the weekend, that you can hand out last minute to friends, family, coworkers, or whoever you think would love a little bit of holiday cheer. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. When you do, click that bell indicator. That way you'll be notified each and every time a new video is posted here to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. Make sure you check out all of these Tonic products at tonicusa.com. The link is posted down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.